Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, oh boy. So, that first half stream was not all that great, in part to some jank that I was not expecting. This game is kinda janky. However, I did not start up this playthrough for the sake of hating on it. I started up on this playthrough for the sake of having some fun, and the way I see it, if I can get used to the jank in Donkey Kong Land 1, I can get used to the jank in this game. So let's go ahead, head into the second area, with the first level being Winky's Walkway. So it's worth mentioning, by the way, well, that's a lovely start. I'll get used to the jank eventually. Hey, thank you for the resub, Wario Land. That is awesome of you. 24 months. Anyway, believe it or not, this was actually the first Donkey Kong, or the first, how to word this, the first version of this game that I actually owned. In fact, I have never owned the Super Nintendo original. And I distinctly remember having fun with this game, so yeah. Eventually I'll get used to the jank, and then the fun will begin. Anyway, we have been turned into a frog. With winky eyes and, oh, I had forgotten all about how the frogs have that inflatable chin. I can't imagine what it would be like being a frog. There's like so many different things about it. But clearly the most interesting thing about it is that inflatable chin. What do you think that's like? Well, I suppose it wouldn't be too different from... I suppose it wouldn't be too different from just puffing out your cheeks. Also, frogs can hop on bees. That is handy. Also, that vulture sound. I love that sound. That is a brand new sound for this 8-bit series, and I love it. Also, speaking of sound, I don't know if you can hear it too well with my air conditioning running in full. I forgot to run my air conditioning today. Oops. But we got new background music. While previous levels have been reusing music from Donkey Kong Land 1, this level has actually recreated one of the songs from Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. So that's neat. I have definitely been... I don't know if obsessed is the correct word, but music has been an important part of this series for me. I didn't really talk about it much during Donkey Kong Land 2, because, well, there's not really much to say about that soundtrack, but the other two games and now this game, good stuff. And much like Donkey Kong's Land 1's soundtrack, I think this soundtrack is pretty good. Jank, on the other hand, well, there goes my Winky transformation. Okay, what happened there? I somehow failed to land on the bee, and when I landed, I was holding the run button, which is the roll button, and so I rolled off the ledge. I don't know how I did that. Was it a reflex that I accidentally hit the roll button when I landed, or was that just because I was holding the roll button? Wow! You have no invisibility frames in this game. Okay, I planned on enjoying this game. I plan on getting used to the jank, but what happened? Oh. Yeah, I might need those lights. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Did the game save my life counter, or am I back down to like 5 lives? I kind of hate how jumping kills your momentum. Royal says, I dread the upcoming minecart level. I cannot remember how difficult the minecart level is in this version of the game. I know it's hecka difficult playing on the Super Nintendo. I played it on Nintendo Switch Online. In particular, there's one jump that tends to get me. Yeah, my life counter wasn't saved. Well, that's no big deal. The game auto-saves after every level. So, honestly, the life counter isn't that important. At worst, I'd lose a checkpoint. Speaking of, I just was popped back out of the checkpoint. So, here is an unpopular opinion. I actually like these animal bonus minigames. Why is that an unpopular opinion? Because after you're out of the minigame, it either sends you back to the start of the level or the last checkpoint, not from where you collected the most recent token. And yeah, I get it. That is a little bit annoying that you're basically punished for doing the bonus level. But I still think the bonus games are fun, and it is oh so satisfying to rack up those extra lives. Speaking of which, not getting that one now. By the way, I think this level was extended from the Super Nintendo version. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, speaking of the upcoming minecart level, here we go. So, in most versions of the game, if you don't feel like going through this really difficult level, you could actually hop down below, and there's like a hidden warp barrel right down here. But I believe in this version of the game, it's not there, and I was about to demonstrate it, but the hitbox for that shooting barrel was big, and I couldn't jump over it. Also, once again, another track from Donkey Kong Country, now in 8 bits. Music track, that is. I mean, obviously the minecart tracks are also in 8 bits. Thankfully, the camera is zoomed up ahead far enough to give me some amount of reaction time. I have seen some games fail at that, where you're in the middle of the screen and your reaction time has to be dang near perfect. That said, you still need good reaction time. And there's one jump in particular, I think it might have been that one, that kind of sucks in this. Oh, really? Really? I was doing so good, and that's the jump I fail? I am disappointed in myself. Missed the one up that time. Oop. And that is what normally happens with that jump, because that jump is ridiculous. Raylan says, thankfully, stop and go shortcut still works. Well, thank you for that reminder, because I actually forgot about the shortcut in that level. It's actually not a shortcut that I'm super familiar with existing I tend to forget about it. I only found out about it relatively recently when watching a speedrun. Oh wait, that was the jump I need to do, a big jump. Alright, let's not fail this time. At this point, I'm not so proud of myself. I mean, that first attempt was definitely good, but this is far from a first try victory. Oh well. At least with this level, difficulties are expected. But I don't think I'm having any more trouble than I normally do at this level. In fact, I dare say that that particular jump right there, jumping over that minecart, is actually easier in this version than the original. Because that jump, if I don't have a spare Kong at that jump, I'm typically as good as dead. I will say, considering how different the physics are overall... Oh, that was the one that I need to do a big jump. Considering how different the physics are overall, I've got a pretty good handle on this. I don't have a good enough handle on reaction time, mind you. But... well, apparently I'm not continuing that sentence. Brain fart. Forgot what jump was coming up. This was a jump I thought was coming up. And I was gonna say, I'm pretty good at jumping for that one up there, despite the different physics. Assuming the physics are different. Been a while, I can't for certain say whether the physics on the minecart level are different or not. Okay. Give me a moment here, I need to concentrate. Dang it! Never mind. That's not helping. Wildland says use safe states if you have to. I'd rather not. I am entirely capable of beating this level legitimately, and so I intend to do so. However, I really need to stop forgetting that that jump is happening. I don't know why I keep forgetting that that jump is happening. It is the most infamous jump in the level, and possibly the entire game. Yeah, I may have been wrong about getting the hang of that or that jumping easier. Because I'm still needing that spare conch for that jump. Okay, I need to keep in mind that there's 2 crumblings on that slope. Here this comes. I mean, it's not necessarily that difficult to time, just need to keep in mind, jump towards the end of the track. Jump, jump. And I think I've got this now. Yep, there's going to be one more surprise crumbling coming at me real fast. Well, he's real fast in the Super Nintendo version anyway. But there we go. I said I didn't need save states. This is definitely not the sort of game that I need save states in order to beat. Okay, Bouncy Bonanza. I don't know about you guys, but I think it would be kind of fun being in a platformer and being able to jump 3 times your own height. Wait, before I do this, I feel like there's something hidden somewhere. The world may never know. Unless barrels respawn in this version. I'm gonna say barrels do not respawn in this version. Okay, well, good news is now I know how these things work. But where does it want me to take it? Don't suppose that also respawns. Really? That barrel, that one doesn't? Still worked. Still worked out. Maddie says, Erika, you've seen me platforming. You'd know I'd have trouble with it. I don't know. I think if you had platforming physics in real life, it would actually make you a little bit better in platforming physics in video games. Okay, there was not a hidden passage in any of those spots. Down there might be where I want to go. There it is. Oh, this one's another minigame. Neat. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go for the frog token. And I got it! Okay, while the victory animation when you beat a level is gone, I'm glad that you still have a victory animation when you win a minigame. Okay, what did I skip over? Quite a bit, actually. I don't think I missed any secrets. No. Because the game wouldn't skip you past the secret. And I can say that with confidence. For the most part. There is one instance I can think of where the game kicks you away from a bonus room. Although that might not be an issue in this version. Hey, checkpoint. Nice. Oh, this part. I really like the coloring of this level, by the way. Secret wall. One nice thing about this game It might have multiple cave levels, but it does not use the same color scheme for every cave level. Likewise, every jungle level, etc. Donkey Kong Land 3 didn't really do that sort of variety. Alright, I'll be back. There's something over here I want to grab. Actually, I was mistaken. I thought there was another animal token in this direction. No. So, I don't think this counts as a bonus room. It's just where Winky is hidden. We get to be a frog again. He's certainly got some jump physics. I'm going back for the frog now. I am glad that that frog is in his separate room. Therefore, it respawns. Royalin says, I think it still counts as a bonus given the music theme. Maybe? I don't know. Well, it's worth going for either way. Oh boy. Taking advantage of the bees definitely puts me more at ease with my jumping. Nearing the end of the level. You can tell because there's an arrow sign. Oh, right. This bonus. Okay, one thing worth noting is your hopping does not interrupt your ability to jump. And that spot there is definitely why you want to be Winky, because trying to get that barrel, or that tire rather, onto that platform is tricky. But with Winky, you don't really need it. Okay, I don't know if there was something else in there, but I can find out again. No, I can't. No, I can't. That bonus barrel despawns. Oh well, moving on. Oh, and here we go. Stop and go station. Oop, oop, oop. I thought it was closer to the end than that. So Stop and Go Station is so called because of these guys who... Yeah. Alright, let's just play through the level normally, actually. So yeah, if you backtrack into this entrance, it warps you somewhere through the level. But you have to hit these stop and go barrels in order to stop these guys, who are otherwise completely invincible. And they are also quick to revive themselves, quicker than they are in the Super Nintendo game, I notice. Also, we are using the minecart song for this level, instead of the original song, which wasn't necessarily a song. It was more like haunting loud noises. I think the minecart music is a good enough substitute for this level, though. It definitely captures that feeling of panic. Oops. A sec. Oh! Another one of those random bananas in the ground. Oh boy. I feel like the rolling jump is actually a little... well, not necessarily trickier in this game. It actually just doesn't have as much weight as the previous two games. Which is ironic considering everything else does have more weight. Oh, there's another barrel up there. How to get up to that one? Is there a tire up here? Even more random bananas in the ground. There's like a whole lot of those instances. Like I said, if I knew where they all were, or if there was any sort of guide showing them, I would point them out. Maybe. It actually seems to me that there's so many of them, it's not worth taking the time to point them out. By the way, anytime you get this sort of bonus room, always shoot up in the middle first. You're guaranteed to land back in the barrel on the way down. Whereas on the sides, not so much. I think I actually do want to carry this along to the right. Yeah, because that's up there. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but those were green bananas that I just picked up. Meaning there's another sticker here somewhere. Right there. It is worth mentioning that there is only one sticker per world. That was an unfortunate roll. And that was an unfortunate miss. Yeah, for the record, I actually have a guide on the side listing where all the sticker locations are. By the way, one thing I kind of like about this game is the first of the 8-bit series that has a monkey sound in the barrel. In some ways, they definitely tried with this game. I just don't entirely understand why they didn't just carry over the physics from the previous Game Boy entries. Oh good, we made it. Just to make sure, we are getting 100% in these so far, right? Yep, I haven't been paying attention to that. Alright, Cranky. Let's talk. I ain't got nothing for freeloaders, so just scram, will ya? What's even worse, you get to the end and you start again. What? I wouldn't be seen dead in a fancy free game like this one. Well, good thing you're alive then. The video games in my day never had animation like this. Bet this section wasted half the memory already. We were lucky if we got 3 shades of gray. We've had part of this conversation before, at least. Rolling rubber will put you en route in Millstone Mayhem. We'll attack a baddie and you speed up when you hit the next one. I could just rock all day, if you'd leave me alone. Are you sure? That takes a lot of frames of animation. By the way, even though there's a button prompt up in the upper right corner of the screen there, at no point did I actually press it. The dialogue is automatic. Funky, don't need you. Millstone Mayhem. Okay, here's the first temple level. And it's going to use the awesome temple music from Donkey Kong Land 1. Oh boy, those guys. They be dangerous. I need to make my way up here. Out of curiosity... Oh, I don't have Donkey Kong. I was about to do a little experiment. Because I know... Oh, I hear DK. There's also a K. I'll take the K. DK's right here anyway. What was I about to say? I don't remember. But I know one thing I was about to say was talking about... Oh yeah, that was it. So in the original game, Donkey and Diddy had different physics. Diddy was slightly faster and could jump a little bit higher. Let's see, is that still the case here? Possibly? It looks like Diddy jumps maybe a tad higher, at least a few pixels. I don't know whether that includes the hitbox though. As for the running speed... I can't really tell if there's actually any difference. Although, as Wario Land points out, yeah, there is at least a difference in how they carry the barrel. Oh, here's a little difference from the original game. Oh! I didn't know that had a lit fuse. So in the original game, these beavers were actually inside the wheels, and the wheels were bigger. But I guess the Game Boy couldn't necessarily handle sprites that big. Oh yeah, you can definitely put the barrels down. You just hold down and let go of the holding button. Oh, another minigame. This is definitely one thing I like about Donkey Kong Country. Not only that, not every bonus room is a challenge, but there's a variety of challenges, and not just get to the... Well, I suppose there were kind of a variety in Donkey Kong Land 2 and 3. Get to the end, bash the baddies, collect the stars, but not quite the variety that Donkey Kong Country had. Okay, yep. Donkey is definitely better for dealing with those things. Supposedly, it's possible to jump on enough enemies in a row to get a 1-up. But there's almost no locations in the game where you can actually do that. You cannot kill the beavers, by the way. No, no, don't roll. I wonder if I can cheese this. I almost was able to cheese it. Up above is the secret path where you can get Winky. Or in this case, turn into Winky. I don't get to be a frog this time, though. How unfortunate. Wow, that was some slowdown. Again, it's been a while since I played the original cartridge. I have it, but it's just been a while, and I can't remember if they were slowed down in that version as well. Did it! Hey, guess what? I get another chance at Winky. I am okay with turning into a frog. Which is actually kind of weird, because normally turning into a frog is seen as like a curse. Like the thing a witch would turn you into. Okay, I do not trust that to go any further. Oh boy. My controls locked up for a moment there, and I think it was because of this Xbox 360 controller and its D-pad. Where am I landing? Okay, no, I'm save-stating here for the sake of I don't know where I'm landing. No, boy, it's a good thing I didn't try jumping towards the middle. I'm not getting that Kong out. Winky lacks thumbs. Oh boy, if it has that much lag with these wheels being smaller, imagine if these wheels were the same size they were in the Super Nintendo version. Just making sure there wasn't a hidden barrel down there. Land says Odyssey Frog is better? Debatable. I don't feel like trying to get those bananas. I don't even know if there's an equivalent to the rolling jump with Winky. Well, I could save state and find out, actually. Well, he was still making the hopping sound, but aside from that, no, that doesn't work. Oh, there's a secret that I missed here somewhere. Okay, let me open up the map for this place. Millstone Mayhem. I found that one. I found the one at the start. The third one is... Oh. There was a purpose to that TNT barrel. There is no reason for me to get this again, but why not? That was just me being indecisive about when to shoot. I already found that one. That was actually not a bonus barrel. Found that one up there. Okay, let's do this so that that respawns. Unfortunately, I lost Donkey, and I kinda need Donkey to get rid of those enemies up ahead. I don't know. I never really experimented with it in the Super Nintendo game, but I don't recall the TNT barrel actually having a fuse like that. Okay, I'm skipping the TNT barrel for the moment because I need it to bust this wall right here. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to... Oh, crap. Scratch that. I'm going this way to find Donkey Kong, so I can knock out these guys so that I don't accidentally waste the TNT barrel on them. Especially if it turns out I'm on a time limit. Or I could just restart the level 2, I guess. Well, as long as I'm here... Is it a timer from setting it down, or do you have a timer for holding it? It's, as soon as you set it down, it explodes. So that is just not a thing you can do. Don't set it down. Could I have rolled those enemies? I don't think... Don't... Hold that thought. I mean, DK can. No! Cannot. Okay, well, if DK can't roll through those enemies, I'm going to assume that Diddy can't either. Speaking of whom... Switch to you... So that if I lose a Kong, at least it's not Donkey. So there that is. Nope. You straight up need Donkey in order to kill these. Alright, that takes care of them. And now we can safely get this last bonus barrel. One advantage of this being made for the Game Boy Color is you can have balloons of different colors and different life amounts. Now, just to confirm here, I just save stated, if I start and select to exit the level, no, it does not count. You actually have to play through the entire level for it to count. And I am still supremely annoyed by that. So, excuse me while I continue this level, even though I've already beaten it. I mean, I suppose the upshot is I get to be a frog again. Oh, I suppose that's a good hint of where you're supposed to land when you haven't already collected it. It occurs to me that those coconuts are a whole lot bigger than they are in the Super Nintendo version. I guess so that it's easy to spot them. Ah, no more being a frog. You know what, it's not worth trying to get those. Not when I'm having to beat the level again. Rather not be forced to do it more. Anyway, that's that level complete, and we get Candy's challenge. Challenge Shack. Jumping in this nice spin barrel. Okay, good, they're different challenges. Oh, this might take a few attempts. I assume that I can try as many times as I want. But what happens if I fail? Okay, yep, I can try this as many times as I want. Okay, that time was just bad timing. I'm definitely glad that you do have multiple opportunities to do this. Oh, and it occurs to me that this is the coin we're trying to win. Marlon says, after you win, Candy doesn't let you replay them. See you later, boys! You've beaten this challenge already! Slightly lame. As an aside, these 8-bit graphics really didn't do Candy Kong any favors. She's definitely taken inspiration from the muddy look of Donkey Kong Land 1. Anyway, with Candy out of the way... Oh boy, I forgot about these level titles. Necky's Nuts. It's boss time. Okay, your timing has to be specific. Ooh, I failed to land on that barrel. But it was kind of like that in the Super Nintendo game as well. Let Necky shoot the barrel, or the nut, and then you can go ahead and do the hopping. And that is that. So that is the end of Monkey Mines. Maddie says, I think he was later in the SNES. Or not. No, definitely not. Necky was definitely the second boss. Anyway, 2 areas down, and let's go ahead and reset to the file select. Just real quick, check out my prizes that I've collected on World 2. So that's 2 coins down. Okay, I get that one is a fishing hook, but what is that second one supposed to be? Maybe like a Mayan token or something? I don't know. The other thing was... Oh, now these 2 options are open. I forgot to look up what those options do. Some other time, though. Wait, printer was actually the one I did want. Sticker book. And we've got half a sticker. Which I cannot view because I only have half a sticker. Yeah, can confirm. I can open that one, but not this one. So, I guess we're gonna have to work towards that sticker next time. Yeah, half stream today because I can't afford enough time to do a full stream on Tuesdays. But another half stream definitely going to help me get through these games just a little bit faster, which means more time is for more games. Let's see here. Is there anybody I can send a raid to? The answer is nope, nobody I'm following is streaming right now. So I will simply say, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.